This is day 9 of 30 of me talking to the camera. Um, I'm kind of groggy. I have to run soon, so I'm trying to get it out the way. What I wanted to talk about was building your confidence, having confidence in your own life experience, having confidence in what you say and who you are. I've dealt with this and struggled with this a lot. And I even deleted the other video I made about OCD because that's the trap of OCD is once you talk about it, it usually gets triggered, and that's why I hate talking about it. And I started ruminating on, I made it seem like a good thing. I made it seem like it's helping me. I made it seem like, it's benefiting me. Or what if people don't? Basically, I started thinking that because I admitted I had OCD, everyone's now thinking that I somehow just accomplished everything and it never even mattered, and that I'm not disciplined. I'm just crazy, and nothing actually ever mattered that I did. And it's because I'm just mentally ill, and then I know this is and then like that's the trap of OCD, and then it's like basically telling me like you should just give up. Like now it's like now that I talked about it, it's like it's making these workouts harder. Because it's like, oh well, no one actually thinks you did anything ever. Like no one actually thinks you're disciplined. No one actually thinks that you can accomplish anything. Everyone just thinks you're crazy now, and everything you try and do now is just a documenting a crazy man's life. Like that's what my mind's been telling me now since I talked about it. Which I know that's probably not the case. You know it's irrational, and then the response is to just sit with the discomfort and accept it, and not act on it, which I didn't do. But my point being is you can overcome anything that happens to you in life. And the reason I talk about my struggles with OCD is it's not that the OCD itself is benefiting my life, but the ability to introspect, the ability to think deeply, the ability to have the discipline to not to react to these constant struggles, to have the discipline overcome a really hard life. And I'll give a quick story, something about my mom. One time when I was a kid, not a kid, I was like fucking 18. I had a mental breakdown. I remember she walked into my room to ask me for a favor and saw me crying on the floor, and then she just was like, "Well, maybe you're autistic." And I think, that's like one of thousands of terrible experiences with my mom. But I think that also feeds into why I hate talking about it, because you constantly feel like if you talk about your problems, there's just something wrong with you.